ready.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system? I don't want to wait. Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't want to wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
And hello everybody, baseball time in Haysville. Todd Hook along with producer, director, engineer Chris Worrell bringing you live Aviator baseball tonight. Game 3 of the series with the Oklahoma City Indians. Aviators took game 1 8-2. Tribe took game 2 7-3. Rubber match tonight here at 5 o'clock. Got a early 5 o'clock start tonight. Got a concert to follow, so this will be good for Oklahoma City to get on the road at a decent hour. Here's how the Tribe will go. Ryan Harrell will lead it off. He will be the designated hitter. Jared Birch will bat second and play left field. Jared Antone will be over at shortstop. And in the cleanup spot, Seth Delgado. He will play right field. Ashton Francis will be in center and hit fifth. Hitting sixth will be Mark Peterson. He will play third base. Shiloh Thompson will be at second base and hit seventh. Evan Fulps will be at first base and hit eighth. And rounding out the order be Jake Vernon. He will do the catching and hit ninth. Oklahoma City Indians are coached by Bobby Shore and Connor McKenna. Defensively for the Aviators, here's how they will go. Kyle John will get the start in left field. He is normally a starting pitcher, so you may see a few of those starting pitchers in and out of the lineup from here on out. Carter Cross, regular, out in center field, and Zach Nagalski, old Nogs, he's over there at right field. Williams will play third base. Nixon over at short. Jordan Kennedy with second. Blake Knoll at first base. Byron Smith do the catching. And on the mound, first start of the year will be Darian Williams. He's out of Benedict College. So a right-hander out of Benedict College. Usually a left fielder and a third baseman, designated hitter. He will get a first start tonight. So 5 o'clock start here. 89 degrees here in Haysville. First pitch is soft liner to Nixon at shortstop. He ranges to his left and hauls it in. And one pitch and one out. Good start for Darian Williams. One out here is Jared Birch out of Baylor. Left fielder tonight. He will step in against Nixon. What wind we do have is blowing in from right field at 8, so that's coming out of the east. Very pleasant day today here in Wichita. Upper 80s, very pleasant morning. So we will take it this time of year. And the 1-0, that is popped to right field. Nagalski back and to his right. And now back to his left. He changed directions and recovered and hauled it in. So that will be out number 2.
Number 14, Jared Anton.
Jared Antone now out of Fresno Pacific. He will step in from the left side and hit in the 3 spot. He will be at shortstop tonight. First pitch to him. That is swung on, soft liner to Kennedy. He goes up and gets it, and that'll do it. So a pretty quick inning for Williams. And we've played a half. No score from Haysville. We'll be back.
Christian Church and their chariots of
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the home half of the first. No score. Oklahoma City and Haysville. Here's how the Aviators will go. Carter Cross will lead it off. He's out of the University of Nebraska. He will play center field. Jordan Kennedy out of Seward will hit second and play second base. Zach Nagalski, Noggs out of the University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, will hit third and play right field. Nigel Williams will be over at third base. He's out of Lake Erie. Luke Giacchetta, the designated hitter, will hit fifth out of Cochise. Byron Smith, on his way to Masters College in L.A., he will do the catching and bat sixth. Damon Nixon, the shortstop, out of Florence Darlington Tech, will hit seventh. And Blake Knoll will hit eighth and play first base. He is out of Howard Payne. Kyle John getting the start in left field out of Texas State. So he is usually a regular pitcher. So he will get the start today in left. A few departures from the club, so you're going to see some guys in different positions for the next 4 games. Defensively for Oklahoma City, Birch over in left, Francis in center, Delgado in right. Peterson will be at third base. Antone will be over at shortstop. Thompson will play second base. Fulps at first. Vernon behind the plate and on the mound, a right-hander from Rose State. That'll be Derek Justice. Big feller, looks to be about 6'5", 6'6". Good live fastball from his warm-ups. So we will see how this works out. 1, 2, and 3, Cross, Kennedy, and Nagalski. Here is Carter Cross. He is 1 for 1 in the series. If you're checking the stats won't have changed much in the last 2 days because these are non-conference games. So Carter Cross 1 for 1 in this series. He steps in and takes a strike at the knees. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Just underway, bottom of the first. Aviators took care of the Tribe in 3 pitches, if you can believe that. No balls and a strike now. That is bounced to the right side. That'll be Thompson ranging to his left. He's up with it over to first in time. Good range by Thompson. Went a long way to get it. That'll be 1 out now. That'll bring up Jordan Kennedy. He is 4 for 9 in this series. Bat is red hot out of Seward County. Late arrival of the club, just been with us for about a week and a half. He just came to us from the Salina Shock. First pitch to him. First pitch swinging. That is to the left side. Long way to go for Peterson. Good play. He cut it off over to first to get the speedy Kennedy in time. So a couple of good defensive plays for the Tribe. And there's 2 outs in the inning. Zach Nagalski now. Noggs is 3 for 8. Wisconsin-Milwaukee product. Playing right field tonight. Steps in from the right side. This is his first look at Justice. And the first pitch. Swung on and missed. That's a good live fastball from Justice. Good velocity. It is a very easy motion. Ball just seems to explode out of his hands. And here's the 0-1. That is right down the middle for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes, so Noggs down in the count. 3 for 8 in the series. Got to meet his dad earlier today. Important to meet the fan club president. And the 0-2, that is high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rare 5 o'clock start. Did that to accommodate a concert after the ball game. Also going to have some free watermelon. And the 1-2, that is to the left side. Gobbled up by Peterson. He's up with it. Over to first in time. So the Aviators go in order. We've played 1. No score from Haysville. We'll be right back.
Nonprofit that assists companies who are considering
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Go to the top of the second. No score.
Delgado.
It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Oklahoma City. Williams out there for inning number 2. He is deep into the pitch count. Only threw 4 pitches the first inning. So we'll see if he can at least go 1 more. Seth Delgado now out of Palomar. He will step in from the right side. First pitch to him. And that's an off-speed pitch. He swung through it and missed. Looked a little fooled on the pitch. And he's down on the count 0-1. Aviators 10-24 overall. And pitch, that is in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. To see Jared Craig throw out the first pitch. He was the spiritual advisor pretty much for the club. He did some book studies with the ball players. And the 1-1, that is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch, that is low. 3-1 now to Seth Delgado. Playing right field tonight. Going to have to battle that sun quite a while today. And the pitch. That is in there at the letters. Delgado thought it might have been ball 4. He was headed to first base. He will retreat, regroup, and step back in there. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on. That is drilled down the left side. Foul. So Delgado out in front of that one. Got good wood on it, but foul. Game 3 of the series. Oklahoma City took Game 2 last night 7-3. Aviators took Game 1 8-2 on Friday. 3-2. That is bounced to the left side. And Nixon comes up with it. Man, good play by Nixon going to his right, throwing on the run. Fantastic dig over there by Blake Knoll. That was a tough hop. That was a in-betweener, so that'll be out number 1. Good job of getting healthy in the count by Williams, and that's 1 away. 1 out on the inning. Nixon has been playing a very good shortstop. And the first pitch to Ashton Francis. He's out of NOC Tonkawa, left-hander. Center fielder tonight. Takes ball 1 high. And the pitch, that is flayed into left field. Kyle John coming on. And looks like there was a small collision. John coming hard, tried to dive, and Nixon going out. Kind of had his legs cut out from under him, so that'll go as a base hit. So we've got a couple of very inexperienced players playing in these positions here, and it showed. So Francis aboard. 1 out in the inning. Here's Mark Peterson out of the University of Dallas. So Oklahoma City with their first base runner of the ball game. Ball was not hit that hard. It was in between. Good lead over there by Francis. So Williams will need to keep him close. He steps off, chases him back. And the pitch. That is low. Ball 1. Peterson, the third baseman tonight. Hit from the right side. Pretty fair crowd here for a Sunday afternoon early start. That is bounced to the left side.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Error. He just didn't get the tailgate down on that one. And Williams is aboard. Luke Giacchetta now the designated hitter out of Cochise. 1 for 8 in the series. And the first pitch to him. That is high. Good take there by Jaquetta. And the 1-0. That is popped foul. Oh, that was a good healthy hack at that one. Ball and 2 strikes. Catcher out to talk to Justice, thinking maybe he might have crossed him up a little. Williams down over at first base. He reached on the error. Thompson let one get through the wickets at second base. Ball and 2 strikes, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the second. No score. Looks like they're going to have Williams picked off. Nope, no throw. So it looks like Williams was going on first movement. Justice couldn't step off quick enough and throw it over there. Had him hung out to dry. New life for the Aviators. And the 1-2. Off-speed pitch just missed upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Justice out of Rose State. And the pitch. That is swung on and fouled back. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that is driven to right center. That'll get over the head of the center fielder, Francis. 1 run will score. And Jaquetta will cruise into second base with an RBI double. And the Aviators strike first. They lead it now 1-0. RBI double for Jaquetta. That ball was absolutely blistered. So it'll be Byron Smith now. Smith 1 for 2 in the series out of Point Loma, headed to Masters. That is in there for a strike. Smith doing the catching tonight. No balls and a strike to Smith. Runner at second base. Here it is. That is popped up. Looks like the shortstop, Antone, is going to come in and take charge and make the call, and Smith is retired. And that'll be 1 down now in the inning.
Number 10, Damon Nixon.
1 out now. Shortstop Damon Nixon will step in out of Florence Darlington Tech. He is hitless in the series. He will hit from the left side against the right-handed Justice. First pitch swinging. And swings through it. Strike 1. No balls and a strike to Nixon. And the 0-1. That is just foul down the third base line. That was just missed a double by about 6 inches. So a pretty good piece of hitting there by Nixon. Took an outside pitch right down the third base line. Just missed it. 0-2 now. And the pitch. That is high. Boy, Justice has a lot of velocity. He has such a easy motion, and the ball just explodes out of his hand. 1-2. And there it is. That is fouled back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pretty good at bat here by Nixon. 22 hits on the year. He's driven in 11. 93 at bats for Damon Nixon. And the 1-2. That is down the third base line, foul. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 run across. Leadoff man Williams scored on Luke Giacchetta's double. And the 1-2 is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Damon Nixon. Been playing a real good shortstop last couple of games. And a 2-2. That is high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the 3-2 is high, so getting behind in the count early and work to walk. So good at bat there for Nixon. He is aboard.
Number 32, Blake Knoll.
That'll be walk number 16 for him for the season. That'll bring up Blake Knoll with runners at first and second. Knoll out of Howard Payne, hit from the right side. He is 0 for 1 in the series. Had some fantastic plays last night at first. He's back over there again today. Knoll 2-16 before the series. And the 0-1. That is to the shortstop, over to second for 1, back to first, and they turn it. So the Aviators are going to strand 1, and we've played 2. Aviators get 1. Aviators 1, Oklahoma City nothing. We'll be back.
Plus great food deals. Also go by the merchandise.
The things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
All right. And welcome back. We go to the top of the third. Sorry, we're a little bit delayed. It had a intruder into the booth here. I think he's a foreign intruder, too. Somebody from Australia wandered into the booth. Top of the order now be Harold Birch and Antone. Ryan Harrell, designated hitter out of Palomar. That is bounced to the left side. Kennedy up with it. Got him. So Kennedy had a little trouble getting it out of his glove. And gets Harrell just in time. So Harrell is 0 for 2 for the game. 1 out now in the inning. Here is Jared Birch, left-hander out of Baylor Club. Aviators lead it 1-0. That is in there for a call strike. Birch 0 for 1. Flew out to the right fielder first time up. That's in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aviators 10-24. Hayes Larks has clinched the Jayhawk League with 24-8 record. That is swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Birch. Dodge City moved up into the 2 spot. They're 20-12. And the 1-2, that's in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Hayes will go immediately to championship week, so they will have about a week and a half off before they play again. So they won't have to play the first week of the NBC tournament. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Jared Birch, 0 for 1. Left fielder tonight. And the pitch. That is wide. That will be a 1-out walk to Birch. One man aboard, 1 out. Jared Antone now lined out to the second baseman. First time up, he's 0 for 1 out of Fresno Pacific. Left-handed hitter. Runner at first base, 1 out. That'll be Birch. And a pitch, that is inside, ball 1. Warm day today, about 90 degrees. Wind out of the east. We will take weather like this for late July. And the 1-0, that's low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Second time through the order, the second look at Williams for the Oklahoma City Tribe. That is popped up down our direction. That'll be just over our head. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike, 1 out. Pretty good lead over there by Birch. And the pitch. That is sprayed down the left side, foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Williams with the sign. Here it is. That's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Smith. 3-2 now. So Williams at risk of walking back-to-back batters here in the top of the third. Oklahoma City trails the Aviators 1-0. Early start tonight. And the runner goes. That is bounced foul. Good jump over there by Jared Birch. So Williams will need to take a little better care before he goes to home plate. Maybe stay set a while, or maybe throw over there. At least a couple of step lead there before he went home. Count remains 3-2, 1 out. And the pitch. That is down the first base line, just inside the diving null. Nogs up with it into second. Throw not in time. So second and third now. That will be a double for Antone. And Birch down to third base. So second and third with just 1 out. So the Aviators in a little bit of trouble for the second inning in a row. Williams got the Tribe in order in the first inning. And they got them loaded up in the second. We wiggled out of that one. So second and third now with just 1 out. Here's Seth Delgado. He bounced out to the left side first time up. He's 0 for 1. Right-handed hitter out of Palomar. Right fielder today. And the pitch. That is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Smith. Smith trying to get the dust out of his eyes. And the 1-0. That is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch number 43 coming for Williams. And a 2-0. That is low. 3 balls and no strikes. Still nobody getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. Wood bat, big ballpark, wind blowing in. I say serve it up, but I guess that's why I'm up here. And a 3-0. That's in the dirt. That'll get to the screen, and a run will score. Well, that will be a wild pitch. And Birch will score, and that'll tie it up. Antone down to third. And Delgado down to first. So first and third again, still 1 out. Ashton Francis out of NOC Tonkawa. He's 1 for 1 today. So the Aviators tie the score. Both clubs with 1 hit apiece. Couple of errors for the Aviators. And 1 error for Oklahoma City. And the pitch. That hit him. So they're loaded again. Looks like going to have a visit to the mound. Coach Spongeberg out of the dugout. Looks like going to have a visit. I should remind you that we'll have free watermelon and a concert after this game. So if you're in the area, come on out. Aviators next week, tomorrow at El Dorado, Tuesday at Derby. And our last home game of the season will be versus El Dorado right here. Vulcan Field, 7 o'clock on Wednesday.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Mark Peterson.
Luke Giacchetta getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. Conference is over. Right-hander out of Cochise. Mark Peterson now out of the University of Dallas reached on an error in the second and was stranded. So they're all loaded up. 1 out. That is popped up. And that'll make the seats on the right side. Would have made the seats if we had any over there. And the 0-1. That's in the dirt. No balls. 1 ball and 1 strike. Indians have them loaded. We're in the top of the third. 1 run across so far. Birch reached on a walk and came around to score. Those walks will kill you. They'll kill you in the big league, especially leadoff walks. Actually, it wasn't a leadoff walk, but it was with 1 out. Walks will decrease the lifespan of a pitching coach significantly. And a 2-1. That is through the right side for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. The throw to the plate, not in time. Gets past the catcher, and the 3rd run will score. So things unraveling here for the Aviators. So 3 runs across. That will be a 3 RBI base hit. 4-0, 4-1 now, Oklahoma City. Peterson down to second on the throwing error. And here's Shiloh Thompson. 49 pitches for Williams, 26 balls, 23 strikes. And the pitch. That's in there for a strike. Good off-speed pitch from Williams. Aviators now trade up 4-1. 2 walks and a hit by a pitch in the inning. All have scored. It's usually the case. And the 0-1. That's wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Williams with a runner at second base. And 1 out. That is off the glove of Williams. Nixon charging. Comes up with it. Over to first in time. Good hustle and play by Nixon. Thompson runs pretty well. And that will be out number 2.
Number 28, Evan
That was the old routine 1-6-3 putout. Two outs now in the inning. Peterson down to third. Evan Fulps now out of NOC Tonkawa, 0 for 1. Strikeout victim in the second. And takes a pitch on the outside corner for strike one. 4 runs across here for the Indians here in the third. And the 0-1. That is bounced back to the pitcher. And Williams up with it, flips to null, and that'll do it. So the damage is done. We've played 2.5, 4 across for the Indians. They lead it 4-0. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow.
Welcome back. Go to the bottom of the third. Aviators with some work to do. Oklahoma City gets 4 in the second. Excuse me, in the top of the third. They lead it now 4-1. 9-1-2. Kyle John, Carter Cross, Jordan Kennedy scheduled. This is Kyle John. I think he's his first plate appearance of the year out of Texas State. Justice out for inning number 3. Just took 29 pitches to get through the first 2 innings. So he gave up 1 run in the second, and that's been it. That is in there. Strike at the letters. 1 ball and 1 strike to Kyle John. John out in left field tonight. Usually a starting pitcher. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it is. That is in the dirt. So Justice having a little bit of command issue early on. This is the first real issue he's had with finding the strike zone. He's behind 2-1. He's only given up 1 hit. That is driven to center field. Francis on the run to his right and will haul it in. So pretty good wood on it for Kyle John. And he is retired. 1 out in the inning. Top of the order now, Carter Cross, 0 for 1 out of Nebraska. Bounced out to the second baseman last time up. 1 for 1 in the series. Actually, 1 for 2 now. And the pitch. That is inside, almost hit him. Ball and no strikes. Now to Cross. 2:55 on the season before this series started. And the 1-0, that is flared into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. And he is aboard with 1 out in the inning, so he's 1 for 2 today.
Now batting the second baseman, number 27, Jordan Kennedy.
Bring up Jordan Kennedy, second baseman out of Seward. 0 for 1 today, 4 for 9, actually 4 for 10 for the series. Bounced out to the third baseman last time up, and Cross goes. And the throw down, not in time, so Cross will steal it. And that is a ball to Kennedy. So a stolen base for Cross. Aviators with a runner in scoring position with 1 out. That is driven to right field. Delgado in his tracks, makes the catch. And the Cross tags. He is over to third base without a play. 2 outs now, pretty productive at bat for Kennedy. 2 down, runner at third base. Here's Zach Nagalski. Noggs is 0 for 1 tonight. Bounced out to the third baseman last time up. Noggs hitting 194 before the series started. They're going to appeal to second base, and they say he left early. So they appeal to second base, and they say that Cross left early. So Cross will be erased, and that'll do it for the Aviators. We've played 3, Oklahoma City 4, and the Aviators 1. We'll be back.
So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Top of the 4th we go. All Oklahoma City. They lead it 4-1. New arm on the mound for the Aviators, Luke Giacchetta. Designated hitter will come in to throw. Darian Williams went 3, gave up 4 runs on 2 hits. All 4 runs came in the third. So Jaquetta, this is his first mound appearance of the season, usually used as a designated hitter, first baseman. 9-1-2 scheduled for Oklahoma City. It'll be Vernon, Harrell, and Birch scheduled here in the fourth. Oklahoma City leads at 4-1. 2 hits for each club. Difference has been walks and hit by pitches. Vernon 0 for 1. Flew out to the shortstop last time. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Vernon out of Southern Nazarene. Wind continues to blow in from right field. Jaquetta out of the stretch with nobody on. That is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1, that is high. 2 balls and a strike now to Jake Vernon, the 9-hole hitter, doing the catching. And the 2-1, that is in there for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Jake Vernon. Very comfortable day here today. Sunshine, 90 degrees. And the 2-2, that's going to float high and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fair amount of fans on both sides. This is the last day of family week for the Aviators. We've had a great week. Player luncheon yesterday, absolutely stunning. 3-2 is foul back. Good fastball from Jaquetta. Free concert after the game, followed by watermelon. Can't beat that with a stick. Anytime there's watermelon, I'm in. 3-2, nobody out, nobody on. That's high, so the leadoff man will walk, and he's also the 9-hole.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 7, Ryan Harrell.
I think every time that a pitcher walks the leadoff man who happens to be the 9-hole, there's a little piece of the pitching coach that may die at that very moment. Top of the order now, Ryan Harrell. Good lead over there by Vernon. And the pitch. That is bounced to the left side. Williams up with it over to second for 1. Back to first. In time. Aviators turn it. And just like that, 2 outs in the inning. That'll help.
Now batting the left fielder, number 20, Jared Birch.
2 down, compliments of the double play ball. Here is Jared Birch. 0 for 1 with a walk. Flew out in the first to the right fielder. Walked and scored in the third. And the pitch. That is low and away, ball 1. One ball and no strikes. That is low. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs. Birch, the left fielder today. Swung on and missed. Good hack there from Jared Birch. He'll come up empty. 2-1. And a 2-1 from Jaquetta. Tried to check his swing, and he went around. 2-2 now to Birch. Walked in the third. He was one of the 4 runs that scored in that big third inning. Scored on a wild pitch. And a 2-2. That is low and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oklahoma City got game 2 last night, 7-3. Aviators mounted a little bit of a comeback. Unable to sustain it. 3-2. That is in there for a call strike, and that'll do it. We've played 3.5. Oklahoma City 4. Aviators 1. We'll be right back.
Hook bats are made for
wait for the things you want? Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Go to the home half of the fourth. 4-1 Oklahoma City. New arm on the mound for the Indians. That will be Harrison Moy. He is a right-hander out of Hawaii Pacific. He will come on, and he will face 3, 4, and 5 of the Aviators order. That'll be Noggs, Williams, and Jaquetta. Here is Zach Nagalski. First pitch swinging. That is popped up down the right side. Nobody's going to get there. Wisconsin-Milwaukee product, 0 for 1 tonight. He is 3 for 9 in the inning. 3 for 9 in the series. Bounced out to the left side last time up. Justice goes 3 innings. Only gives up 2 hits and 1 run. So a good outing for Justice. He'll be lifted. And now it's Harrison Moy. He has Zach Nagalski on the ropes, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. High and away. Tried to challenge him with a pitch upstairs. One ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the fourth. 4-1 Oklahoma City. 1-2. That's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. And the pitch. That is wide. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Moy hits his first hitter. That is fisted into right field. Coming hard is Delgado. He will make the catch near the line for out number 1. So had him played that way. So Noggs is retired for the second time today. He's 0 for 2. One out, Nigel Williams. Scored the only run in the second. He reached on an error out of Lake Erie. 2 for 6 in the series. First pitch is in there for a strike. Ball and 1 strike. Here it is. That is swung on and fouled back. Looked like he had it timed just about right. Foul it straight back. 0-2. 1 out. Nobody on. Home half of the fourth. Oklahoma City leads it 4-1. Still time to get out here if you're in the area. Take in the free concert afterwards. That is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Free concert and watermelon after the ball game. We'll be finishing up Family Week. And the 1-2. That hit him. So Williams down to first base.
24, Luke Jaqueta.
We'll bring up the pitcher now, Luke Jaqueta. Doubled and drove in the only run out of Cochise. He's 1 for 1 today, 2 for 9 in the series. First pitch swinging. Will the ballpark hold it? Drive to left field. Birch going back, way back, way back. It is off the wall. They will send the runner. So Williams around third. They will miss the cutoff man, and Williams will score easily. So second double of the ball game for Jaqueta, and he will be credited with another RBI. Aviators have cut the lead in half. Oklahoma City now leads at 4-2.
Number 22, Byron Smith.
That'll bring up Byron Smith. He is 1 for 3 in the series, 0 for 1 today. Point Loma last spring, headed to Masters College next fall. Smith doing the catching, hit from the right side. That'll be his first look at Moy. And that is popped up. Catcher giving chase. And he lays out and doesn't get there. So good hustle there by Vernon. Ball did not get very high. He is noticeably upset with himself. Thinks he should have caught that one. That would have been a spectacular play. No balls and a strike, 1 out, runner at second base. Noggs led it off and flew out to right field. Williams reached on and hit by pitch, and Jaqueta drove him in with a double. You're up to date. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Smith had a good cut on it. And he comes up empty. 1-2. Wind seems to be freshening now out of the east. And that has bounced down the third base side, foul. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. That is popped up to left field. Birch coming hard near the line. Foul. No balls and 2 strikes to Byron Smith. Looks like a pickup has stopped on 63rd Street to retrieve a baseball. Everybody happy to help out around here. Looks like a BP ball that didn't get shagged earlier today. Appreciate it. No balls and 2 strikes now to Smith. Runner at second base, that is Jaqueta. That is sprayed down the right field line, foul. So good at bat here for Smith. No balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. 1 for 3 in the series. And the 0-2. He checks his swing. It is outside, ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes. And swung on and missed. Good off-speed pitch from Moy. And that'll do it for Smith. 2 outs now in the inning. Damon Nixon now. 0 for 7 in the series. Walked in the second. Florence Darlington Tech shortstop today. It'll be his first look at Moy. He will hit from the left side due to the right-hander Moy. That is driven to left field. Delgado back, and he will settle under it near the track and haul it in for out number 3. So the Aviators will strand one, but they will get one. We've played 4. 4-2, Oklahoma City. We'll be back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Top of the 5th, we go 4-2. Oklahoma City over the Aviators. Looks like Jaquetta will be out for inning number 2. He got the tribe in order. He'll face 3, 4, and 5 of Oklahoma City. It'll be Antone, Delgado, and Francis. Jared Antone, he is 1 for 2, doubled in the 3rd, and scored. Fresno Pacific product, playing shortstop tonight, hitting left-handed. First pitch from Jaquetta. That is high and in, ball 1. Ball in, no strikes. Top of the 5th, nobody on. That is popped down the left field line. John giving chase, he won't get there. A lot of room here in foul ground. Would have taken a spectacular play, but bullpen is giving him the business. A lot of room here at Vulcan Field and foul ground. Big ballpark. 350 down the line, 375 in the alley. And the one way. They say 425 to center, and might as well be 525 today because the wind is blowing in. 2-1 to Jared Antone. That is batted foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. First hitter of the 5th. That is inside. Almost hit him. 3-2 now. Jared Antone. Lined out in the 1st and doubled in the 3rd. And the pitch. That is fouled back. Count remains 3-2. Chiquetta was able to get the Tribe in order in the fourth, courtesy of a tailor-made double play ball. And that is bounced foul down the left side. So pretty good at bat here for Jared Antone. Good battle. Two hits in the series. That is in there for a call strike. Antone thought that was ball four. He was headed to first base, but that was on the inside corner at the knees. And that's one out. So the second strikeout for Chiquetta here in the ball game. Chiquetta has worked an inning and a third so far. Here is Seth Delgado, Palomar, right fielder tonight. Walked and scored in the third. Bounced out in the second. Takes a pitch high, ball one. He's driven in a couple in the series. And the 1-0. That is popped foul. One ball and one strike. So far, so good for Chiquetta. Coming in, pounding the zone. And the 1-1 off-speed pitch is in there for a strike. 1-2. One ball, two strikes, one out. And the pitch. That is popped foul. Another off-speed pitch from Chiquetta. Fifth, 4-2 Tribe. Series tied at 1. Aviators get game 1. Oklahoma City gets game 2. Rubber game tonight. 1-2 is driven to center. Cross in a few steps. He has a beat on it and will haul it in for out number 2.
Now batting the center fielder, number 10, Ashton Francis.
2 outs now. Here's Ashton Francis. He is 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a run scored. Center fielder, NOC Tonkawa product. First pitch swinging. That is bounced to Nixon at short. He gets it on the big hop over to first in time. And the Tribe goes in order here in the fifth. We played 4.5. They lead it 4-2. We'll be right back.
Be sure to stick around after the game.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fifth we go. Aviators trail the Tribe 4-2. Looks like Harrison Moy out for inning number 2. Gave up a run in the fourth. 8-9-1 for the Aviators. Null John and Cross scheduled. Here is Blake Knoll out of Howard Payne. First baseman tonight, 0 for 1. 11 hits on the season, 46 plate appearances. First pitch swing, that is fouled back. He's driven in 3 so far this season. Steps in from the right side. This will be his first opportunity to see Moy. That is bounced to the third baseman, Peterson. Over to first, not in time. He played that one off his chest. Recovered through to first, and Knoll beat it out, so that will be an error. Peterson probably makes that play 9 out of 10 times. 9-hole man, Kyle John. Got good wood on it. Flew out to the center fielder in the third. He's 0 for 1. Right-hander out of Texas State. Playing left field tonight. Pretty good lead over there by Knoll. That is down the right field line. Foul. No balls and a strike. Nobody out. And that is wide, 1-1. Looks like some folks leaving for Sturgis. 1 ball and 1 strike. That is fouled back. Good hack there by Kyle John. Carter Cross would be next. Knoll over at first, courtesy of an Oklahoma City error. That is wide. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a 2-2. That is popped foul, so good at bat for Kyle John. "19 innings of work for Kyle John this summer. 21 hits. 4.74. That's a good curveball from Moy. And John is over the top of it. And that will be out number 1. Top of the order here is Carter Cross. 1 for 2 today. Singled in the third and was called out in the third after he stole a base on a fly ball to right field. They say he left early. They appealed. It happens, but not very often. Knoll down at first base. And the first pitch to Cross is in there for a strike. And that is low. Cross pretty much an everyday player. He's had 117 at-bats so far this season. 32 hits. And the 1-1. It's popped foul. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 4-2 Oklahoma City. 2 hits for the Tribe, 3 for the home team. That is through the right side for a base hit, and they will hold Knoll at second base. So a good piece of hitting by Carter Cross. Just went with it, squirted it through the right side, and that's his second hit of the ball game. First and second now. Here's Jordan Kennedy, hitless today. Four for 11 for the series. Seward County Community College, second baseman today. And he takes a strike. And the 0-1. That is low. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. First and second, one out. Tying run over at first. That is low. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. That is hot shot to the shortstop. He will take it himself. Step on second over to first for the double play. So Aviators had something cooking, but ground into the pesky double play. We've played 5, 42 Tribe. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress?
And we're back. Top of the 6th we go. 4-2 Oklahoma City. Looks like Chiquetta will go out for inning number 3. So he's, for the most part, shut down the Tribe. Got the Tribe in order in the 5th. 6, 7, and 8 schedule. Peterson, Thompson, and Fulps. Peterson 1 for 2, 2 for 9 in the series. And the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch is low and away, ball 1. Singleton was stranded in the 3rd, reached on an error in the 2nd, and was stranded also. University of Dallas product. That misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. Darian Williams started the ball game, was lifted after 3 innings after giving up 4 runs on a couple of hits. And the 2-0 is fouled back, 2-1. Chiquetta came in the 3rd. And has faced the minimum. Two and 1. That hit him. So Peterson will wear that one. And he will be aboard. Leadoff man is hit by a pitch.
Pinch hitting for Oklahoma City. The second baseman from Oklahoma Christian University, number 4, Drew Wright.
So we will have a pinch hitter for Thompson. So Drew Wright will hit. He is out of Oklahoma Christian. He's had a good series. First pitch is high. So he will pinch hit for Shiloh Thompson. He was 0 for 1. And swung on and missed. And 1-1. So Wright will come in. I assume he will play either short or second. And the 1-1. That is just into left field. Got it off his hands, but just strong enough to get it into left field. First and second. So
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting
So pinch hitting now will be A.J. Inatsugu. He will hit for Fulps. He will come in and I assume play first base. First and second, still nobody out. First pitch swinging, and that's in there for a strike. Inatsugu out of Golden West College, hits from the right side. And the 0-1, that is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Going to have a concert afterwards on field number 2, so you're going to want to come on out for that. Also got some free watermelon. Don't get much better than that. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it is. That is swung on and missed. Good healthy cut by A.J., and he is going to come up empty. 1-2. Jake Vernon is next. And the 1-2. That is popped foul. Count remains 1-2. Runners at first and second. Still nobody out. Peterson led it off with a hit by pitch. And Drew Wright, pinch hit for Thompson. Fisted one into left field. And you're up to date. Inatsugu in for Fulps. Count 1-2 on him. Here it is. Swung on and fouled back. Good healthy cut there. One and two. Here it is. Off-speed pitch is fouled back. So good at bat here for Inatsugu. Hitting for Fulps. He is hitless in the series. 5 strikeouts. And the 1-2, high and in, almost hit him. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes, first and second, still nobody out. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Good pitch from Jaquetta, and that'll do it for Inatsugu.
Pinch hitting for Oklahoma City from Kainan University in Taiwan, number 6, Kai-Wen Chuang.
So we'll have a pinch hitter for Jake Vernon. Kai-Wen Chan will come in to hit. Will hit from the right side. He is out of Kainan University in Taiwan. Right-hander, fist the first one, foul. So he will hit for Vernon. No balls and a strike. Aviators have gotten out of some jams already today. Gotta wonder if their luck might be running out. 0-1, that is high. Good play there by Smith. He really had to come out of his crouch in a hurry and elevate himself to get that one. That one was on its way to the bull. And the 1-1. That is high. 2-1. 4 runs, 3 hits for the Tribe. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Aviators. 2-1. That is right down the middle. Good fastball from Jaquetta. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peterson second. Drew Wright down at first. That is lifted to left field. Kyle John with a chance back and to his left. He will haul it in for out number 2. Top of the order now for the Oklahoma City Tribe, Ryan Harrell. Hitless today, 0 for 3 out of Palomar. Bounced out to the right side a couple of times and lined out to the shortstop in the first. First pitch, that is fisted. That is a soft liner to the second baseman Kennedy. He's got it, and that'll do it. So the Aviators wiggle out again. Played 5.5, 4-2 Oklahoma City. We'll be back.
Now, why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Bottom of the sixth we go. 4-2 Oklahoma City. We have a whole host of defensive changes. We'll get to those in a minute.
Number 25, Zach Nagowski.
3, 4, and 5 for the Aviators. It'll be Noggs, Williams, and Jaquetta. New pitcher on the mound. That'll be Cade Chin out of Rose State, right-hander. And the first pitch to Noggs. He will wear that one. And he'll be down to first base with a leadoff hit by pitch. So it's not exactly what they wanted. Wright is now at shortstop. Antone moves over to second base, and Atsugu over at first. And Chan is behind the mound. He's behind the plate. Nigel Williams now. Couple of runs scored. Hit by pitch and an error. Almost hit him again. That is inside. Williams 2 for 6 in the series. And a 1-0. That is driven to right center. On his horse is Delgado. He won't get there. Noggs around second. They will send him. And the throw to the plate. Not in time. So the Aviators will get one back. Noggs will score on the double by Williams. We'll credit him with an RBI. 4-3 now, Oklahoma City. Tying run now at second base, Luke Jaquetta. He is 2 for 2, couple of doubles. He is 3 for 11 in the series out of Cochise. 2 for 2 today. Doing the pitching now. So was a designated hitter, and he moved into the pitching spot. First pitch is high and away, ball one. Ball and no strikes. Still nobody out. One run across for the Aviators. 4-3 now. Off-speed pitch in there. That's a good pitch there from Chin. Just painted the outside corner with that slider. 1-1. $19 hits on the season, and he'll wear that one. So 2 hit by pitches in the inning. First and second, still nobody out. Sam Malott getting loose. Over in the Oklahoma City bullpen. Actually, that's Sam Malo. Visit to the mound by Bobby Shore. How to give Malo a little bit of time. Don't forget, we'll have a free concert right after this. Field number 2 right behind us. We'll also have free watermelon. Watermelon and free tunes. You don't beat that. Conference is over. Aviators at El Dorado tomorrow at 7. At Derby on Tuesday. And the last home game of the season and the last ball game of the season. Wednesday night here versus El Dorado. So if you can't make it tonight, you need to make it on Wednesday. Come see your Aviators. Nagalski getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. Here is Byron Smith. Takes a pitch high. Actually, that's a late call. Strike at the letters. Smith 0 for 2. Pop up and a strikeout. And the 0-1. That is in there. Catches the outside corner. Smith upset. He missed that one. 0-2. Smith dusting off the fans in the third row seats there. And the 0-2. That is inside on him. Hit him. Looks like the umpire is going to call him back. Says it got him on the forearm. Bat boy will retrieve his bat and bring it to him, and he'll be back in there. 1-2 now to Byron Smith out of San Diego, California. First and second, nobody out. That hit him. So the third hit by pitch. Looks like we're going to have a conference with umpires. Not sure, there might be some warnings issued. This is the third time of the inning that a guy has been hit by a pitch. We're either going to need to issue some warnings or some insurance. Smith doesn't appear to be too worse for the wear. He is down at first base. Chiquetta at second. Williams down to third. Nobody out. 4-3 Oklahoma City. Haysville threatening here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 run across so far. Aviators have got a run in the 2nd, a run in the 4th, and now a run in the 6th. Not sure exactly what the conference was about. No coaches seem to be too concerned. And the first pitch to Nixon. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Nixon 0 for 1 today, 0 for 8 in the series. Walked in the 2nd. Deep fly out in the 4th. That is bounced to the first baseman. He is up with it to home for one, back to first, and they'll turn it. So Williams is forced at home plate.
Now batting the first baseman, number 32, Blake. No!
So second and third now. Two outs now in the inning. Here is Blake Knoll, 0 for 2 today. Reached on an error last time. Howard Payne. Looks like we're going to have another visit to the mound. That's going to do it for Chin. So Chin is only going to work a 2/3 of an inning. I'll tell you who it's going to be in just a moment. Hayes Larks have already clinched the Jayhawk League, 24-8, followed by Dodge City, 20-12, Liberal, 19-13, Derby, 17-17, El Dorado, 15-18, 10-22, and Haysville, 9-24.
Pitching for Oklahoma City from the University of Central Oklahoma, number 24, Sam Malott.
So it'll be Sam Malo now. He is out of the University of Central Oklahoma. He is a right-hander. He'll come on with 2 outs in the inning. Around the Jayhawk League tonight, El Dorado is at Dodge City. Derby's at Liberal, and Hayes is at Great Bend. Last night, El Dorado beat Dodge City 11-2, and Liberal beat Derby 13-7. And sit down for this one. Great Bend beat Hayes 7-4. So Sam Malo will come in. He is a right-hander out of UCO. He will inherit a couple of base runners. Justice started it off, and he went 3 innings. Left with the win, with the winning score, 4-0. Harrison Moy come in the 4th, pitched a couple. Chin here in the 6th. He goes 2/3 of an inning. And now it's Sam Malo. University of Central Oklahoma. Four runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for Oklahoma City. 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for Haysville. Runners at second and third. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Aviators have gotten one here in the 6th. They trail 4-3. Blake Knoll now. First look at Sam Malo. And that is high. So the tying run at third, a go-ahead run at second base for the Aviators. Blake Knoll, the first baseman. 11 hits on the season. And the 1-0. He's way out ahead of that one. Swung through it and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kind of a different motion from Malo. Guy kind of stands up there and just rocks and fires. Well, that is low, 2-1. It is pretty quick to home plate. Well, he's going to be tough to run on. 2 balls and a strike. And it is low, 3-1. There is a place to put him. First base is open. Chiquetta down at third. Going to need to read that ball in the dirt. And that is high. Off-speed pitch. Stayed up. That'll be a walk.
Number 11, Kyle John.
Kyle John now with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Texas State, he's 0 for 2. Struck out in the 5th, flew out in the 3rd. Command issues early for Malo. And his off-speed pitch floats in there and catches the top of the strike zone. No balls and a strike. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. And he lays off. Pitch is wide, 1 ball and 1 strike. Malo in for Chin. Chin just went 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 1 run. Big double play. Got Nixon to ground into. And the 1-1. Fastball in there at the knees. That's strike 2. One and 2 now to Kyle John. Cross would be next. That is bounced back to the pitcher. Malo will gather it, flip to the first baseman, and that'll do it. So the Aviators are going to leave them loaded. They get 1. We've played 6, 4-3 Oklahoma City. We'll be back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. Top of the 7th we go. One-run ball game. Oklahoma City leads at 4-2-3. Looks like Jaquetta out for inning number 5. Actually, that's number 4, actually. 2, 3, and 4 for Oklahoma City. Birch, Antone, and Delgado. Here is Jared Birch, Baylor Club. He is 0 for 2 today. First pitch from Jaquetta is a 50-footer, ball 1. Strikeout victim in the 4th, reached on a walk in the 3rd and scored on a wild pitch. Popped out in the 1st. That is in there at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pretty good pitch there from Jaquetta. Only took him 29 pitches to get through 3 innings. And the 1-1. That is through the right side for a base hit. So Birch takes an outside pitch and drills it through the right side. He is aboard with nobody out here in the 7th. Antone now out of Fresno Pacific. Shortstop tonight. He is 1 for 3, a run scored. Doubled in the 3rd. He'll step in from the left side. This will be his 2nd look at Jaquetta. Jaquetta struck him out in the 5th. Runner at first. That's in there for a strike. Good fastball there from Jaquetta. Got ahead in the count now. 0-1. Good lead over there by Birch. That is wide. Oh, Jaquetta might want to check on Jared Birch from time to time. He does run well. Pretty big lead over there. And the pitch. That's inside. Almost hit him. 2-1 now to Jared Antone. Fresno Pacific. Couple of hits in the series. Two balls and a strike. Nobody out. Top of the 7th. 4-3 Tribe. That's inside. Just missed. 3-1 now. Delgado will be next. Birch led it off with a base hit through the right side. And a 3-1. That is in there, a strike at the knees. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes coming up on 7 o'clock Central Time. 5 o'clock start here. We are in the top of the 7th. 4-3 Oklahoma City lead. And the pitch. That is to right field. Nagalski is shading him that direction, over and near the line. He will haul it in. He will throw behind the runner. And it gets away from Knoll, but Jaquetta there to back it up. So big out there. 1 out. Here's the cleanup guy, Seth Delgado, right fielder today out of Palomar. 0 for 2, flew out in the 5th to center field, right-handed hitter. Walked and scored in the 3rd, and the first pitch to him. That is in there for a called strike. Jaquetta pounding the zone, getting a lot of help from his fielders. That was pitch number 38, and the pitch, that is fouled off. Tried to check his swing, got a piece of it. 0-2 now to Delgado. Good series for Delgado, 5 hits. Runner goes, good jump, and the throw is high. That will be into center field. Not a much of a chance for Smith. He got a couple of steps, and he will steal it. So Birch is down to second base with a stolen base. Delgado with a chance to drive in a run right here. So Delgado strikes out. Thank you, Chris. 2 outs now in the inning. Have a pinch hitter hitting for Francis. Did not catch the name. We will get that to you as soon as we can, as soon as he turns around. That is inside for a called strike. No balls and a strike, 2 out. Runner down at second. That is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. It is Seth Graves. And he takes a pitch inside. Seth Graves now hitting for Ashton Francis. Graves, a left-handed hitter. And a 2-1. That is high and away, 3-1. Graves out of NOC Enid. 0 for 4 on Friday night. So hitless in the series. 3-1 now. And the pitch. That is lifted to right field. Nagalski has a beat on it, ranging over to his right, and that'll do it. So Oklahoma City will strand one. It is stretch time in Haysville. 4-3 Oklahoma City. We'll be back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included.
Welcome back. Home half of the 7th we go. 4-3 Oklahoma City. Sam Lowe will be out for inning number 2. Top of the order, 1, 2, and 3. Cross, Kennedy, and Noggs scheduled for the Aviators. Here is Carter Cross. He is 2 for 3 today. And first pitch is an off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Bottom of the 7th, 4-3 Oklahoma City. Off-speed pitch floats in there for a strike. 0-2 now to Carter Cross out of the University of Nebraska. 0-2. Off-speed. That is a fastball in there, and that'll get Cross looking. Fastball at the knees. And not one of the better at-bats for Carter Cross. That'll be out number 1. 1 out in the inning. That'll bring up Jordan Kennedy, 0 for 3 today out of Seward. Second baseman. 4 for 12 in the series. Right-handed hitter. This will be his first look at Sam Malo out of UCO. First pitch is high. Ball 1. Good crowd tonight. Last night of Family Week. Also some Oklahoma City faithful here. So the 1-0. That is in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes to Kennedy. Kennedy looking for his first base hit of the ball game. Two balls and no strikes. That is cued. That is to the first baseman. He will flip to the pitcher, Malo, and that'll do it. Kennedy, that one was off the end of his bat. That'll be out number 2. 2 down now, Zach Nagalski. Hit by a pitch in the 6th and scored. He is 0 for 2. 3 for 10 in the series out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Hit from the right side, playing right field. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a strike. Good velocity there from Sam Malo. No balls and a strike. 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of 7. And he'll hit him. And Noggs not too happy about that. That'll be at least the 5th hit by pitch suffered by the Aviators today. Yep, that is the 5th hit by pitch today given up by the Tribe. Maybe the Aviators need an L screen or something. That is in the dirt. That'll get to the screen. So Noggs will be down to second base. He takes a hard turn. Thought about third. But realized that he was the tying run and he will hold up at second base. So the tying run now at second base. Nigel Williams at the plate. Ball and no strikes. Lake Erie product. Doubled last time, drove in Noggs. Reached on an error in the 2nd, hit by pitch in the 4th. Scored a couple of times. So he has scored 2 out of the 3 runs. Nagalski scored the other. Time is called. Williams asking for a little time. Going to ask Malo to start over. Malo out of the University of Central Oklahoma. And the 1-0. That hit him. So that'll be hit by pitch number 6. And Williams is aboard. That'll bring up the pitcher, Luke Giacchetta. He was also hit by a pitch last time. He is 2 for 2. Three for 10 in the series. First and second, 2 outs. Tying run at second base. That is driven to center field. That'll get down. They will send the runner. So Williams into third base. He gets in there and the throw squirts away. So Nagalski will score and that'll tie it up. We're all tied at 4. Williams down to third base. He was hustling all the way. Giacchetta into second base. So that'll be his third base hit of the ball game. He is down to second. Throw went into third base. So good base running by Luke Giacchetta. And we're all tied up. 2 outs. Here's Byron Smith. 4-4 now. Bottom of the seventh, second, and third. I'll be all right. Smith 0 for 2, hit by pitch last time. And the first pitch in the dirt gets away from the catcher. And the go-ahead run will score. So Williams will score on the wild pitch. And Jaquetta down to third. So the Tribe kind of unraveling here in the seventh. Couple of hit by pitches, a base hit. And the Aviators take the 5-4 lead. Smith out of San Diego, 0 for 2. He 1 for 4 for the series. Chance to add to the lead right here. That is in there, a strike at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one, 2 outs. He'll be headed to Masters College in L.A. this fall. And the 1-1 swung on and missed. Good cut there by Smith. He's down on the count 1-2. Musicians are setting up on field number 2, so they're going to be ready to roll right after this is over. So free concert after this, and watermelon. Life is good. And the 1-2, that is through the right side for a base hit. That'll score a run. Good piece of hitting by Smith. He let that one get deep and squirted it through the right side for an RBI single. Smith is aboard. 6-4 now, Aviators. 3 runs across for the Aviators here in the bottom of the 7th. They have taken the lead. Damon Nixon now. 0 for 3 today. Florence Darlington. He is 0 for 10. He will hit from the left side against the right-hander Malo. And the pitch. That is popped up. Looks like Malo, the pitcher, going to make the call. First baseman going to come in. Enadsugu. That is Enadsugu. The first baseman takes over and makes the play. So we've played 7. Aviators get 3. They now lead at 6-4. We'll be back.
Is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Attention please, pinch hitting for Oklahoma City from Oklahoma Christian, number 18, Slayton Springer.
And welcome back. Top of the 8th we go. 6-4 now, Aviators. They got 3 In the bottom of the 7th, they have taken the lead 6-4. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. Looks like Luke Giacchetta, 46 pitches through 4 innings. He will continue to work. Actually, that is 3 innings. So it'll be Giacchetta. He will have 6, 7, and 8. Slayton Springer will lead it off. He'll pinch hit for Peterson here in the 8th. Springer out of Oklahoma Christian. Hits from the left side. And the pitch. That is swung on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. 14 games last spring at Oklahoma Christian. 7 starts, 26 at-bats. Hit .308 though. So some pretty good numbers in limited time. Down in Edmond. And the 1-1. That is popped up. Looks like Nigel Williams, the third baseman, makes the call. And the play. That was a big league pop up there. And Springer is retired. 1 out in the inning. Here is Drew Wright. He pinch hit in the 6th. He is 1 for 1, singled. Also an Oklahoma Christian product. Tough out, 3 for 6 in the series. Couple of RBIs. First pitch to him is high. Ball 1. Need to keep Wright off the base pass. He runs very well. That is lifted to center field. Cross has a beat on it. He will come in a few steps and haul it in for out number 2. That's a big out there, so that'll bring up A.J. Inatsugu. He pinch hit in the 6th and struck out. Golden West College product. Over at first base now. So since coming in, Giacchetta has been cruising along. Came in the 4th. That is a 1-hopper that will get up the middle for a 2-out base hit. So Inatsugu is aboard with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. 6-4 Aviators. They took the lead in the bottom of the 7th. 5 hits for Oklahoma City, 7 hits for the Oklahoma City Indians. Kai-Win Chang now. Canaan University, Taiwan. He will hit from the right side. Came in for Vernon in the 4th, so he is 0 for 2. Bounced out and flew out. And takes a pitch low, ball 1. Bounced out to the third baseman in the 4th, flew out to left field in the 6th. And the 1-0. That is fisted foul. So a good pitch there from Giacchetta. And leaving it up 1 ball and 1 strikes. Darian Williams started it, gave up 4 runs. He was lifted at the beginning of the 4th after 3 innings. Gave up 4 runs on 2 hits. Walks was the big issue there, and a couple of hit by pitches. And the 1-1, that's in the dirt. And that will squirt away from Smith. And Inatsugu down to second base on the wild pitch. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs. Aviators lead at 6-4, top of the 8th. Rubber game of the series. Aviators got game 1. Looks like he went. And umpire is going to check. They are going to conference. He looks like he clearly went around. Not sure. I think they may be asking to see if it might have hit him. Chang didn't make any indications that it did hit him. Foul ball is what they're going to call. Looks like Bobby Shore will need to talk to the home plate umpire about that one. I mean, clearly he went around, heard it hit something. Chang did not respond. Musicians tuning up behind us. So if you're in the area, come on out and have some cold watermelon and some free music. Beautiful night out tonight for that to happen. Looks like the conference between Coach Shore and the home plate umpire has concluded. Looks like it'll be 2-2 now. Two balls, two strikes. Here it is. That is bounced to the right side. Big hop by Null. Boy, that was a tough hop. He's looking right into the sun. He snagged it. And we've played 7.5. Tribe's going to leave one. We will go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-4 Aviators will be back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Did I go deaf? Welcome back. Go to the bottom of the 8th. 8, 9, and 1. New pitcher for Oklahoma City. It's number 19. I would tell you more, but I don't know more. There is no 19 on the roster. So he is a right-hander. He will face Null, John, and Cross. First pitch to Null. In there for a strike. A good live fastball from number 19. Null 0 for 2. And that was behind him. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a 1-1. That is low. And a 2-1. That is swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Blake Null. Bottom of the 8th. Aviators now have taken the lead 6-4. And is in there for a call strike. So Null will go down looking for out number 1.
Now hitting for the Aviators from Manchester University, number 30, Taylor Copeland.
So we'll have a pinch hitter here in the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Taylor Copeland. Get his first opportunity of the year. And first pitch swinging, that is into center field. Graves coming hard and will haul it in for out number 1. So Copland, first pitch swinging, gets good wood on it, and he is retired. 2 outs now in the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Carter Cross, top of the order. 2 for 4 today. Struck out in the 7th out of University of Nebraska. Had a plate appearance where he didn't even take a hack last time, which is way out of the ordinary for Carter Cross. First look at number 19. Boy, good hack at a fastball. He fouls it straight back. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. New pitcher for the Tribe. Not quite sure who it is. And he shows bunt and foul. Like he might have tried to catch third baseman Peterson a little bit back. 0-2 now to Cross. Band continues to tune up. Oh and 2 now to Cross. That is foul back. Good hack at that one. Count remains 0-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th, 6-4 Aviators. That is swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So the Aviators go in order. We have played 8, 6-4 Haysville. We'll be back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for Oklahoma City. They trail the Aviators 6-4. Looks like the Aviators will continue with Luke Chiquetta, and why not? He has shut down the Oklahoma City Tribe since coming in the 4th. Top of the order, Harold Birch and Antone scheduled for Oklahoma City. And the first pitch, that is low and away. Harold hitless today. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch, that is wide. Two balls and no strikes to the leadoff man, Ryan Harrell, out of Polymer. And a 2-0 from Jaquetta. That misses inside, 3-0. Aviators 3 outs away from taking 2 of 3 from Oklahoma City. And a 3-0. That is high. So the leadoff man is aboard in the top of the 9th. Tomorrow night, Haysville is at El Dorado, and Tuesday night at Derby. Final home game of the season is Wednesday, 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you. Jared Birch now out of Baylor. Singled and stole a base in the 7th. He's 1 for 3. Throw over. He's back in time. Nobody out. Runner at first base. 2-run lead here in the top of the 9th for the Aviators. Good lead over there by Harrell. And the pitch. That is in there at the knees. 0-1. Oklahoma City dugout has come alive. And the 0-1. That is driven to center. Cross going back. He won't get it. It's over his head. 1 run will score. And they are sending Birch. He will be in there with a triple. 6-5 now. Aviators tying run now at third base. That is a triple for Jared Birch. He is 2 for 4. Jarrett Antone now. 1 for 4 today. Step in from the left side. And the pitch. That is swung on and fouled back. Aviators are going to bring the infield in. Copland is at second base now, and Austin Smith in left field. And no balls and a strike. That's high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Shortstop out of Fresno Pacific flew out to right field in the 7th. And the 1-0. That is wide. 2 balls and a strike. Couple of hits in the series for Antone. And a 2-0. That is skied to left. Austin Smith is there. He will make the catch. And the play at the plate is late. And we're all tied up. So the leadoff walk and the triple. And we're all tied up. Seth Delgado now. We're all tied at 6. They appealed to third base. They say he did not leave early. One out now in the inning. Nobody on. Oklahoma City with 2 runs to tie it up. We're in the top of the 9th, and he hit him. So the Aviators are unraveling here in the top of the 9th. Nobody getting loose. Coach Spongeberg out to the mound. Will be free watermelon and a concert after this is over. So if you're in the area, come on out. Still time to get out here and get you some free melon. Maybe catch you into this ball game. We're all tied at 6. This thing may last for another 3 hours. Conference is over. Looks like going to continue to go with Jaquetta. He is coming up on pitch number 69. 41 strikes, 27 balls. So not a bad ball to strike ratio. He did lead it off with a walk and gave up a triple. And a fly out, and now another hit by pitch. Runner at first base. Good lead. That is sprayed into left field. That will be Austin Smith. He will haul it in for out number 2. 2 outs now in the inning. That was Graves. Slayton Springer out of Oklahoma Christian. 0 for 1 since coming in the 8th. He took over for Peterson. Popped up to the third baseman last time. Left-hander. And the first pitch is wide. Pretty good lead over there by Delgado. Got to think they might want to think about sending Delgado, get him in scoring position. 1-0, throw over, back in time, pretty close. Sun is setting and Knoll is looking right into it. So Jaquetta needs to be very careful in throwing over. Still a big lead over there by Delgado. And we need to vary his time to the plate. And the pitch, that is wide. 2 balls and no strikes to Slayton Springer. Aviators trying to get this last out and maybe walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. And the 2-0. That is through the right side, just past the diving Copland. And Springer is aboard. First and second now.
Second baseman, number 4, Drew Wright.
Drew Wright now, he is 0 for 1 since coming in the 8th. Flew out to center field. Go ahead run now at second base. And the pitch. Little excuse me swing, that is back to Knoll. He will pick it up and apply the tag, and that'll do it. So we're 2 runs across now here in the top of the 9th for Oklahoma City. We're all tied at 6. We go to the bottom. We'll be right back.
Things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Bottom of the 9th we go. We're all tied at 6.
Austin Smith.
Austin Smith will lead it off. He will hit for Kennedy. The Aviators need 1 to walk it off. Smith come in, played left field out of Southwestern University, and he takes a strike. Number 19 is back out for his 2nd inning. Still not sure who he is. And the 0-1. That is in there for strike 2. So Smith very quickly down in the count, 0-2. And that is outside, just missed. 1-2. All tied at 6. And the pitch, that is up the middle for a base hit. So Smith is aboard with a leadoff base hit here in the bottom of the 9th. We're all tied at 6.
Now batting the right fielder, number 25, Zach Nagalski.
Nogs now, Zach Nagalski. He is up. hit by pitch in the 7th and scored. He was part of that 3-run 7th for the Aviators when they took the lead. He is 0 for 2 today. A couple of hit by pitches, fly out, and a ground out. Got to think that he might be bunting. Throw over, and Smith back in there. Got to wonder if they might want a pinch run for Smith. He's a pitcher, not sure whether he has much experience. Gets away from the first baseman, so the go-ahead run is down to second. So a miscue by the Tribe. And Smith will be down to second base on the throwing error on the pitcher. That'll be number 19. Go ahead run at second base. Nobody out. Well, Nagalski at least try to get something to the right side. Base hit would probably score him. That is a bunt to the right side. Good play there by the pitcher. He is up with it. Over to first in time. Michael Thompson, first base coach, not so sure about that, but Smith is down to second. So a good sacrifice for Noggs, and that's out for number 1. Nigel Williams now. It'll be up to him to get the winning run across. Aviators walk it off here in the bottom of the 9th. Looks like they're going to put him on, and I don't blame them. So it'll be up to Jaquetta.
Batting number 24, Luke Jaquetta.
First and third. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound. Coach Shore out of the dugout. So it'll be Luke Jaquetta with 1 out, runners at first and third. Base hit here would walk it off. Jaquetta would be eligible for the win. And the loss would go to the mystery man, number 19. Try not to get too ahead of myself here. Tomorrow night, we're at El Dorado, 7 o'clock first pitch. Come on over. McDonald Stadium, always a great place. They have shade. Tuesday night at Derby, and then back here for the final home game of the season versus El Dorado. Band is getting tuned up back there. The watermelon has arrived. All we need now is a base hit from Luke Jaquetta. 1 out. Corners are in. And the first pitch to Jaquetta is popped foul down the right side. No balls and a strike. Jaquetta started out as the designated hitter. Came into the ball game to pitch in the 4th. 0-1. That is high and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jaquetta out of Cochise. Singled and scored in the 7th. He is 3 for 3 today. And the 1-1. And number 19 is going to step off. One ball and 1 strike, 1 out. We're all tied at 6, bottom of the 9th. Swung on and missed. Good healthy cut there by Jaquetta. Does have home run power. Couple of home runs on the year. He's driven in 18. Sure would be nice if he had 19 right here. 1-2. Here it is. That is popped foul down our way. That will be out of play. That is over on the other field in the rough. Congratulations to Francisco Molinari winning the Open today. Grand fashion, Italian. 1 and 2. First and third. 1 out. That is high and away. Good velocity from number 19. Just missed. They're going to appeal. That wasn't even close. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jaquetta. Two and 2. 19 with the sign. There's the pitch. That's wide. Byron Smith would be next. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2, 1 out. Williams over at first. They intentionally walked him. Smith let it off with a base hit. That hit him. So that will be hit by pitch number 7 of the day. So the bases are loaded with 1 out. So here is Byron Smith. Singled through the right side in the 7th. He's 1 for 3 today. Catcher out of San Diego. Bases are loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. We're all tied at 6. Oklahoma City got a couple in the top of the 9th to tie it up. This will be Smith's first look at number 19. And the first pitch. That's in there. Fastball for a strike. They're in at the corners. Double play depth in the middle. They are shallow in the outfield. And the 0-1. Here it is. They're going to squeeze, and that'll do it. So Smith with a squeeze, and Smith scores. And that'll do it for the ball game. Aviators walk it off. Here is your totals. For Oklahoma City, 6 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. And for the Aviators, 7 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. The win will go to Jaquetta. The loss will go to number 19, Mystery Guy. Aviators go to 11 and 24. Next home game, or last home game, will be this Wednesday. 7 o'clock, we'll have it for you. For Chris Worrell, I'm Todd Hook saying so long for tonight. We will see you Wednesday.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our